All right, guys, we're cooking smoked mac and cheese on the Traeger today. Let's get started. All right, guys, the first thing that we want to do for our smoked mac and cheese, this recipe is super simple, super easy. I've got a disposable half-size aluminum pan. I've got a pound of macaroni noodles here. I'm gonna go ahead and get 3 cups of milk in here with these noodles. All right. I'm gonna get a pint of heavy whipping cream stirred in. Now, once I get that stirred in, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put some everyday rub. And you can be kind of, I'm not gonna say heavy, but this mac and cheese can take a lot of seasoning. And some garlic butter. This garlic butter is just gonna amp this dish up a little bit and kick it up just where it needs to be. And of course, you gotta have a little bit of hot sauce in that mixture. We're gonna add a little bit of our good buddy Malcolm's Killer Hogs hot sauce in here. Now you add a few dashes of that in there. I'm gonna take my spoon, kind of stir this around. Now, I've got a half a stick of butter. You can see it's starting to soften. I'm gonna throw that in here. I've just cut it into wedges. And then, once I get that in there and break that all around, mash it all around where it won't be in the same place. Kind of spread those pats out. All right. I've got a block of cream cheese cut into wedges. I'm gonna drop that in as well. This recipe, like I said, is super easy, guys. Nothing hard at all. Now, once you get your cream cheese in, I've got a cup of shredded Monterey Jack, a cup of shredded Colby Jack, about a cup and a half of white cheddar, and about a cup of regular cheddar. Now, I'm not gonna put all this in. I'm gonna save a little bit for the top. It's kind of up to you what you wanna do. I'm just gonna keep a little bit on the sheet pan. Sprinkle this in though, a little bit out of every one of them. And like I said, just save a little bit to come back with that top crust. Now, got that loaded up here. Now, I'm gonna get this in my Traeger at 275 degrees for about an hour and a half. We're gonna peek at it every so often and give it a stir because it's gonna start melting and oozing. It's gonna take almost 2 hours to be completely finished. So let's get it on. Right now we're using the roll oak charcoal pellets, which is great for this. It'll give it a little bit of a smoky flavor, not too much so. Let's get it on our Traeger and get started. All right, guys, our mac and cheese has been on a little over 2 hours. Remember, hour and 45-minute mark, we raised the lid, topped it with the leftover cheese that we left on our sheet pan, and I know that it's caramelized down. We're about 2 hours, like I said, and 10 minutes in the cook. Let me get it off the grill and bring it over here to the board. We're gonna see what it looks like. All right, guys, just to recap about our smoked mac and cheese, we took a pound of elbow macaroni noodles, 3 cups of milk, a pint of heavy whipping cream, some garlic butter and everyday rub, 5 types of cheeses, and a little bit of butter. We put it on our Traeger at 275 degrees. We stirred it every 30 minutes, and when it reached the hour and a half mark, we left it alone, let it run, let it thicken up. We come back about an hour and 45 minutes, topped it with a little more cheese, left it on there for about 20 minutes, and this has turned out looking phenomenal. Now, let's get some scooped up on our plate here. I'm gonna go in for this corner here. Look at that cheesy goodness right there. Oh yeah. That's what I call a plate of damn good smoked mac and cheese. Let's try it. It has an incredible light smoke texture that I think you're gonna love. It pairs well with the cheeses. Remember, fresh grinding your cheeses is the way to go, or shredding them, however you wanna say it. Instead of buying the pre-bagged stuff, it's got all the stuff on the outside of it. It keeps it really from melting and keeps it fresher longer. Grinding your own cheese is definitely the way to go. Remember, if you like what we're doing on the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, follow along with your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and of course, YouTube. I'll see you next week with another video.